Hello and welcome to Weight Room 101. My name is Todd, this is Carly, and this is Julie. The intent of this video is to provide the beginner gym user with an introduction to resistance training. The information will be split into three parts. First, we'll discuss proper weight room etiquette. Then we'll provide information regarding safe and effective lifting technique. Finally, we'll explain and demonstrate 4 cardio and 10 resistance training exercises and how to execute them using a variety of machines and free weights found in most gyms. The exercises will be demonstrated in a circuit training format which the viewer can use for a full body workout. It is recommended that you are cleared by a physician prior to starting any new workout program. Now, let's get started with some important information you should know when working out in the gym. The most important aspect to keep in mind is respect. Respect the other gym users and respect the gym equipment. In the following examples, try to pick out the good versus the bad etiquette.
Dress for the gym, not the beach. T-shirt, shorts, or long tights, track pants, and clean indoor athletic shoes are acceptable. Muscle shirts and other types of clothing that lead to skin coming into contact with equipment is not recommended. Keep your music to yourself. Don't turn up your music so loud that others can hear through your headphones.
I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, 'cause I can't get much stronger, man.
Keep the grunting for the gorilla exhibit at the zoo. It's fine to breathe through a repetition, but the rest of the users don't want to hear you grunting or screaming. When someone else is using a piece of equipment that you'd like to use, try to think of an alternate exercise for the same muscle group, but it's acceptable to ask them if you can work in with them. When working in, you should return the equipment to the rack and the machine setting to the location of the original user. Wipe it down. Use a cleaning solution and towel to wipe down the equipment after you're done. When cleaning the cardio equipment, spray the solution on the towel first rather than directly on the machine.
Go. Stay in control. Don't drop your weights. Return to the start position or the floor without damaging the equipment or harming other users. Leave chalk for the classroom. Don't use chalk for lifting unless otherwise permitted. Now let's move on to some safe and effective weightlifting techniques. One of the most important considerations to keep in mind when lifting is body positioning. The goal is to remain balanced over your center of gravity. This requires good core activation, hip, knee, and shoulder alignment, and a flat back. Carly is going to demonstrate what I mean by performing a squat. Contract your abdominals to stiffen your spine and protect your lower back. Your hips should always be square and aligned with your shoulders, and your knees should be tracking over your second toe, and your weight should be balanced over the middle to rear part of your foot. Pull your shoulders back to lift your chest and keep your upper back from rounding while keeping the natural curve in your lower back. Keep your head in alignment by looking straight ahead and performing a slight chin tuck. Never hyperextend a joint. Keep your knees and elbows slightly bent at the end or beginning of a movement. Inhale at the start of a lift. Exhale upon the execution of the concentric or lifting phase, and inhale on the eccentric or return phase of the lift.
Always control your weight. Don't use momentum or swing your body to complete a rep. Lift at a steady pace. Generally, you should take 2 seconds to lift the weight, 1 second pause, then 2 to 4 seconds to return to the start position. Ensure the weight machine selector pin is fully inserted before starting. When changing weights, be aware that a heavy bar may drop when the pin has been removed. Always use bar collars when using free weights. When selecting a starting weight, choose a lighter weight that you can lift for 12 to 15 repetitions, then build up to a weight that is challenging but that can be controlled. Learn the lifting technique first before moving on. Ask for assistance with the equipment if you are unsure how to use it. Ask a PSP staff, consult www.dfa.ca, or refer to the Weight Room 101 brochure for more information. Ask for a spotter when lifting free weights.
Now it's time to demo and explain some basic exercises. We're going to start with the cardio equipment. Prior to the start of every workout, you should warm up for 5 to 10 minutes of progressive cardio exercise. Equipment such as a treadmill, elliptical bike, or rower are typically used. We're going to start with the treadmill.
Step onto the treadmill. Attach the safety lanyard. Push the start button. Push speed or incline button to slowly increase pace from a comfortable walk to a slow jog. After 5 to 10 minutes, progressively decrease intensity until incline and speed are at 0. Safety points include staying towards the front of the treadmill, grabbing the handrails for balance, and attaching the safety tether to yourself. Next is the elliptical. Step onto the foot pads, select start, hold on to the moving handles or the rigid handle in the center, adjust the incline and or level. After 5 to 10 minutes, progressively reduce the intensity until the incline and speed are at 0. Some safety points include keeping your weight balanced over your midfoot, not rounding your back, and keeping your entire foot on the foot pads. Stationary bike. Adjust the seat so that when your leg is extended, there is a slight bend in your knee. Sit on the bike. Press start or simply start pedaling. Increase the level as required. After 5 to 10 minutes, progressively decrease the intensity until you return to 0. Some safety points include ensuring you keep your back flat, don't rotate your hips, and ensure your foot is well secured on the pedal. Finally, the rower. Choose the intensity by moving the plastic lever on the side of the fan to your right, up or down. Attach the foot straps. Hit the menu button to activate the screen. Grasp the handle with an overhand or underhand grip. Keeping your back flat, extend your legs while bending your elbows and pinching your shoulder blades to bring the handle to your chest. Bend your knees while extending your arms to return to the start position. Some safety points include keeping your back flat and use your hips and upper back to row. Dumbbell squat. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding a pair of dumbbells at your sides with your palms facing in. Squat down by moving your hips back and bending your knees. Simultaneously bend at the waist and lower trunk towards the thighs. Stop when you start to round your lower back. Return to the upright position by extending knees, hips, and trunk. Keep your back flat with a slight curve to your lower back. Dumbbell bench press is a great chest exercise. Lie on a flat bench with your arms bent at 90 degrees while holding a pair of dumbbells. Raise the weights by extending your arms and squeezing your chest. Return your weights to the starting position slowly. Cable seated row. Sit upright on a bench in front of a low cable with both arms extended below shoulder height and holding a bar attachment with both hands in overhand grip. Keeping the torso upright, roll the bar towards the body and below the sternum by bending the elbows and squeezing your shoulder blades together. Return the attachment to the starting position by extending the elbows. Step up. Stand upright with one foot on the floor and the other up on a bench. Step up onto the bench top by pushing down on the front heel. Extend the knee and hip of the front leg and bringing the feet together on the bench top. Step 1 foot back to the floor. Latissimus pull down is another back exercise like the seated row. Sit upright under a high cable, leaning back slightly with both arms extended overhead, holding a bar attachment with hands in an overhand grip and spaced shoulder width apart. Without moving the trunk, pull the attachment down to just above chest level by bending the elbows and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Return the attachment to the starting position by extending the elbows. Dumbbell shoulder press. Sit on a bench holding a pair of dumbbells with upper arms parallel to the floor and palms facing out. Press up and tap the weight and lower with control. Slowly bring the weights back to the start position. Plank. Lie on a mat with your arms bent 90 degrees with your weight on your elbows and toes. Keep the core tight and maintain a straight line from head to feet. Hold the plank position for the required time. Like the plank, the bird dog is a great core exercise. Start on all fours. In a controlled manner, extend both the opposite arm and leg, right arm, left leg, to full range of motion without rotating the hips. Pause 2 to 3 seconds, then return to the start position and alternate sides. Dumbbell bicep curl. Stand with feet hip width apart, arms at sides, and holding 2 dumbbells with palms facing out. Raise the dumbbells towards shoulders by bending your elbows. Lower dumbbells slowly to start position. Triceps cable extension. Standing upright, grab the cable at eye height. Extend your elbows to push the bar towards the floor without locking out the joint. Slowly return the bar until forearms are parallel with the floor.
After each workout, you should spend 5 to 10 minutes performing static stretching for the muscle groups first. Each stretch should be held for 15 to 30 seconds. You should refer to the weightlifting 101 brochure for an example workout using the exercises you have just learned, along with various static stretches you can use at the end of your workout. We hope you've enjoyed this video and you've learned some things to help you get to the gym and start a training program. If you need more information, please contact your local PSP fitness staff. Another great resource is the www.dfit.ca website, which is available to all CAP personnel and their families. Thank you and happy lifting.